I'm sure that nobody feels the pressure or nobody knows how crucial it is to get a result against South Africa more than the boys. I know, I'm sure they know. I want to first of all say big shout out to Eric Chell. When this guy got this job, I'll put my hand up. I'm one of those that was asking, what is the NFF doing? But Eric Chell has come in. He has gotten 7 points from a possible 9. Remember, we kicked off our campaign. We're playing Lesotho and all them man. We couldn't get anything from our first 3 or 4 games. Draw here and there. Defeats. I couldn't understand what was going on. But big up Eric Chell. He's coming. Made a few changes. But that said, I have to still express disappointment. Imagine we were still going by the normal 5 nations from Africa. Imagine the disappointment that if with 9 teams from Africa, with a possible 10 or 10 teams, and Nigeria failed to qualify, we failed to qualify for the World Cup, what level of heartbreak would that be? I know we were not at the World Cup last time out, 2022. We've never gone back to back without qualifying for the World Cup. 2006 was probably, the pain I felt for not qualifying for the World Cup in 2006, I remember like yesterday. Angola peeped us to the World Cup. South Africa has something hanging over their head. If we go to South Africa, we must leave with something. We have to get out of South Africa with something. A draw. If we get a win, then when FIFA decide what they want to do to South Africa about fielding a player who shouldn't have played because he had multiple yellow cards and should not be playing, Mokoena or whatever his name is, I just feel it might end up being in a point deduction or something. But we should not be banking on that. But if we go there and get the result and hope for the best. Again, shout out my man, Arsene Wenger. He's making this thing possible. When he said 48 teams, people laughed. Now, if there were no 48 teams, maybe in a different situation, if it were only 5 teams from Africa, our input or the way we come across or face these things might have been different. But that we will never know. But there's something Arsene Wenger used to say, and this is what putting up my lineup. Arsene Wenger says that 4-4-2 is mathematically and rationally the best formation to cover the entire pitch. That your 2 center backs, 2 center midfielders and 2 strikers will cover 60% of the pitch, and the wingers will cover the remaining 40%, which makes absolute sense. I know that if you want to go to Premier League football, or the levels have changed and people do all sorts with goalkeeper, sweeper and all them things. But with basic football, the way we play football in Africa, where you will see Guinea holding Morocco to a goalless draw, where you see Egypt travel to maybe Djibouti and can't get a result. 4-4-2 is what we just play, a flat 4-4-2 formation. Pound for pound, I think we are better than South Africa. There is only very few teams, maybe 1 or 2 countries in Africa that can go pound for pound with Nigeria in terms of players. Only few. So if we play out the 4-4-2, and this is what I'm going to go for. In goal, we know Nwabali, straight up, no 2 ways about it. Right back, play Ola Aina. Center back, I hear that this boy, I didn't watch the game, I was at work. I hear this Benjamin guy was absolutely incredible. Play him again, play him, Benjamin and Calvin Bassey, if they have some form of chemistry between them right now. Play Onyemechi, left back. In midfield, Ndidi sit in there as a 6, and we have a variety. We can play Dele Bashiru, because he's young, he's energetic, he can bust forward, he kind of box to box, But whoever it is you want, you could play the other Onyemachi, the one of Club Brugge. If you want to bring in Iwobi to midfield to say, okay, Iwobi, you have the security of Ndidi, go and do your thing. We have a variety to choose from. But I will play Dele Bashiru and Ndidi as my 2 center midfielders. On one wing, Ademola Lookman. On the other side, Alex Iwobi, because Alex Iwobi does this every day for Fulham. Whichever way, Alex Iwobi loves to operate from the right-hand side. And play Lookman from the left, where he's comfortable. And there is Simon who wants to play. There is Chute who can come in for Iwobi. And the striking options. I love Cyril Dessers, because I've seen this guy come to Old Trafford and take on Manchester United. He's good at holding the ball. I think Osimhen is going to be out for this game. The coach has confirmed it. So play Cyril Dessers as your 8 or support striker, and play Tolu up front. Tolu Arokadare. He's Premier League material. And if this doesn't work, I don't know why Crisantus Uche has not. Crisantus Uche has to play football for Nigeria. If you know this guy at Getafe, he is an attacking midfielder. He is a striker. He is a support striker. He is a right winger. Bro, there's nothing. This guy is energetic. He can play right back. Crisantus Uche has to play for Nigeria. I'll say it again. Crisantus Uche has to play for Nigeria. If Orokodare is not working up front, you bring in Crisantus Uche. If Cyril Dessers and Orokodare are not working, then we have a variety to choose from. Let us just play a flat 4-4-2. Take these guys man for man, bone, pound for pound. We will beat them. We have what it takes. I believe in Eric Chell. I see what this guy is doing. At the beginning, I was like, what is this guy even doing? But when I go and see 7 out of the possible 9 points, I know that goal, that Zimbabwe, that goal we consider against Zimbabwe is what has put us in this position. Remember, we were away from home. 90 minutes, whatever. But this game, we'll be praying. Our rosaries will be in the chaplet, we'll be praying. Eric Chell, Nigerians are solidly behind you. We see the work you're doing, we see what you're doing, and we support you, man. This is from a most random fan ever. But yeah, man, tomorrow is gonna be hot. But however, Super Eagles, we trust you guys.